It's entertainment time at Santa Pod at the World Finals. The weather not too clever, and this is one way of keeping people warm. Colin Fallows with the EBC jet car, powered by a Rolls-Royce jet engine. The Vampire on a good day can hit well over 200 miles an hour in about 7 seconds. Always a crowd pleaser, as is the wheelie car. This is a tradition of drag racing that goes right back to California. This car running a Cadillac engine transversely behind the driver. In fact, that engine taken from Liz Taylor's Cadillac. Chain driven, and the driver steering with individual brakes on the rear wheels and looking where he's going through a hole in the floor. Carlo Gandolfi on the quarter mile there. But this is where the action is, and this is the Mobil 1 pit. Driver Liv Berstad has yet to make her qualifying pass, and the reason she hasn't is that Rune Fjeld, the team chief, is in hospital with a major mouth abscess. Liv Berstad doesn't want to run unless she's sure he won't be back. She'd rather do it while he's there. Meanwhile, Monica Oberg's 5:44 puts her out in front of the top fuel field. And if Rune Fjeld fails to show up and Liv Berstad fails to run, then that'll be the end of the big four-way battle we've all been looking forward to. As you look at all this work going on in the pits, it's worth remembering that at least 50% of the effort in drag racing, probably more when you're talking about things like top fuel dragsters, takes place in the pits. The technology of these awesome machines is absolutely mind-boggling. The fuel systems, the way they're set up, the way the whole car is balanced and the clutch is set are absolutely critical to success. And remember how terrifying they can be if it all goes wrong. The crew chief is a vital component of a successful team. And like all race drivers in all forms of sport, Liv Berstad and all the other top fuel drivers depend on their crew chief. They have to trust the man who puts the car together to give them something that will run hard, fast and straight without any problems. Take that crew chief out of the equation and the driver's dealing with the unknown, dealing with a 3,500 horsepower unknown that can accelerate from standstill to 250 miles an hour in just 5 seconds. It requires an enormous mental effort. From Great Britain, Rob Turner. Very consistent runner before he moved up into Pro-Com, but so is this man, Christer Johansson. For many years, Johansson was the undisputed champion of Pro-Com drag racing. He took a short retirement and is now clawing his way back to the top of the tree. Rob Turner then on the right-hand side of the screen, Christer Johansson on the left, and it's Johansson scorching off the line, but Rob Turner staying with him and building up speed as they go towards the top end. And Christer Johansson runs 6.22 seconds. Ardin, remember, has 6.21, so Christer Johansson definitely second, and Rob Turner not so dusty at all at 6.32 seconds. So Pro-Com qualifying definitely getting very hot indeed. Unfortunately, getting hotter indeed for this man. Under the body explosion there, and you can see the way the blower has tilted. That didn't do the car or the engine any favours. Fire crew are on the spot right away, making sure that there is no fire. The driver climbing out very swiftly, as he has every right to do, but that looks like a weekend's racing over and done with.